Welcome back to the 49ers Unscripted Podcast presented by Microsoft Surface. This week, we are joined by 49ers nose tackle DJ Jones, holding it down here at the desk. DJ, before we talk football, before we talk season, how are you doing? How is DJ Jones holding up at this point in the year in November?
I'm blessed as usual.
Well, let's talk a little bit about what's been going on as of late. Obviously, 49ers not having the start that they necessarily would like at this point in the season. But as a defense and as a defensive player, have you or has this locker room or this unit been able to kind of put your finger on what needs to be done to kind of turn things around in your favor?
It's just the details, just fumbles, turnovers, offensively and defensively, not getting turnovers. Obviously, we got to win at home. Well, on the road, we're pretty good, but we just got to get some wins at home and get it going.
I know a lot of people talk about the winning at home, and I know Kyle said, the only difference is kind of the noise, depending on where you're at. But just for you guys, how important is it just to be on this home field at Levi Stadium in front of this home crowd getting that win?
Not winning at home is, you see what that does to a team. So imagine what it does when you just start winning and keep winning at home. So we're going to start Monday. We're going to try to start Monday night.
I know you guys talk about this a lot. You hear coaches talk about it, players talk about it. They say this 24-hour rule. You have 24 hours after that game, whether it's a high, whether it's a low. You wash it, you're focused on the next week. But I feel like as a fan, sometimes it's easier said than done. But for you guys, how does that work? How are you guys able to wash of whatever happened and then focus on the next week? Is it that easy?
To me, it is. Some people it's not. And it's easy to say get rid of the game and just move on to your next opponent.
I want to talk about you and your performance as of late. It's like you've kind of kicked things into overdrive these last few weeks. Has anything changed for you personally, your routine, your approach, anything different than maybe at the start of the season for you?
No, I just think it's the details for me. Having that mindset of I can't be blocked. With my position, we don't get much praise, and so I'm not looking for it. But if I do my job and expect my brothers to do their job, I think we can be dominant.
Is there anything that maybe this year, this season, or even maybe this week that you've challenged yourself to be better at? Whether that is something on the field, maybe something in the locker room as a teammate, anything that you've personally wanted to improve on?
Just be more disruptive, whether I make the play or not.
Let's talk about some other types of problems. There's obviously been some attrition along the defensive line. You guys have been missing some guys, but you do have players, and I'm going to throw out a name, Arik Armstead. He's a versatile guy that can also jump inside. He can play D-tackle. Just how valuable is it to have guys like Arik, what he's able to do and how he can move along the D-line?
Swiss Army knife. He's six whatever. Man can rush the passer. At that height, it's hard to do, but as it's crazy to say, but he can set the edge, inside, outside, rush the passer, get to the quarterback, and that's tough to do at his size. But hat off to him, a salute to him. That's my brother, man. He's been doing it since I've been here and before, so happy to see him continue.
And obviously you guys right now playing without some of your teammates, but who are some of those guys that you guys might have to rely on going forward, or you've seen step up in the absence of others?
Everybody. Yeah. I can't just point out one individual. Of course, Bosa, guys like Arden Key, Sampson. It's a unit. Kevin Givens, Contavious Street. We're all out there. We're all rotating. It's not really a starter because we're all going to be a part of the game. We're all going to have a 4th and 1, first down opportunities, third down opportunities. So as long as we all play together and play for each other, I think we'll rise to the occasion.
And now looking ahead, you guys have this high-powered Rams offense coming into town, but it's not the same Rams team that you may have seen these previous 4 seasons you were in the league, because now they've got a new guy under center, Matt Stafford. Your first look at him in a Rams uniform, but what have you seen out of Matt Stafford?
He's a gunslinger, man. I feel like he's been waiting for this opportunity to have weapons around him, and he's taking full advantage of that. It's kind of good to see, like, a guy that came from where he was, but he's taking advantage of his opportunity. But they're going to get the best out of us, I'll tell you that much.
All right, can't wait to see that. I mean, looking at this matchup, is it hard to not focus on records and numbers when you're coming into this game, whether that's yours or the Rams? Or do you just approach this week as this is just another opponent?
You got to have that on the back of your mind for fuel, because you don't want that to continue. It is another opponent, another guard in the center that I will be going against, so I will be studying them.
Fuel, I like that word. And speaking of fuel, this is a primetime matchup, Monday Night Football, here under the lights at Levi Stadium. Does primetime games add a little bit of extra juice for you guys?
Yeah. I mean, you're the only game on, so you got millions of eyes on you, and it's an opportunity to showcase your talent to the world.
Eyes will be on the 49ers here at Levi Stadium, Monday Night Football, prime time. Can't wait to see you take the field. Looking forward to turning things around right here in front of the faithful. DJ, appreciate the time. Thanks for stopping by the podcast.
Oh, for sure.
Make sure you subscribe.